Hi, in today's video we are going to straighten up this bob unit and make it look good again. So normally I start off by blow drying the hair because it makes it easier for me to straighten it up. And so over here I was blow drying the hair. I had already done the first part of it, so I was just trying to make sure that it is well done. So that was me blow drying it all over again. So first of all, I usually flatten the closure before I start to straighten it. So that was what I was coming to do now. And so I use the hot comb and a wax stick to ensure I get a flawless closure with it very flattened, because normally I like my closure very flat on the top and the line well defined. So this was me trying to ensure that I get that flat look. So I sectioned the hair or the closure into smaller parts, and I used the wax stick before using the hot comb. So this trick actually makes my closure really flat and flawless. So that was what I was doing over here. So welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're really interested in videos like this, kindly subscribe and stay tuned for more. So this was me sectioning the hair, the closure bit of the hair into smaller sections, and then using the wax stick before using the hot comb. This is a very, very effective trick, and it has helped me in ensuring that my closures are laid down completely well. So that was what I was trying to do here. I did the other side first. So I did one side first, and then I did the other side off camera because I wanted you to see how I did this section and you learn something from it. So I was just parting the closure into smaller sections, and I was using my wax stick, as I said earlier on, and using the hot comb as well. So afterwards you see how defined the line was and how flat the closure looked, and it was amazing. It was really amazing. So if you've got an old wig and the closure is messy and you don't know what to do with it, just try this and you thank me later. It's really effective, and you would see how the outcome will look like. It's absolutely amazing how it turns out to be. So this was me nearly done with one side of the hair. The closure actually, look at that, look at that, look at that silky look on the top of the wig. This was amazing. So this was the last part. I was trying to ensure that the line was really defined. So I was taking out excess hair from the line and ensuring that it is well laid. And I used the wax stick. I applied the wax stick before using the hot comb. So if you want to get a very defined line, you want your closure to look gorgeous, to look very flat, this is the trick you need to use. So I normally do all these bits before I start to straighten my hair, and so I did the other side off camera before I started to straighten the hair. So over here there was an excess hair, so I just used the wax stick and I just used the hot comb to flatten all the excess bit down. Look at that closure looking flawless. Oh, this is so beautiful. So I did the other side off camera, and it was time for me to straighten the hair. So you can see the top bit really laid very beautifully, and I needed to ensure that the hair was really dried up before I started to straighten it. And so I was using the dryer once again. And so this was me blow drying it for the last time before straightening it. Actually, this works for me because whenever I'm going to straighten my hair, even if it's longer or anything, I normally want to blow dry it first before I straighten it. It actually works for me. So you can try it and you see how it will look like. It will turn out to be very nice. So this was me just about to straighten the hair. Look at how that hair looks like already. Not done yet, but it looks amazing. So you can do this at home. You don't have to send it to professionalists to do. It's quite easy. You can do it at home. So I was trying to ensure that all my stuffs are ready before I started to straighten the hair. I was sectioning the hair into smaller parts before I... It's quite tricky sometimes. Getting to straighten a bob hair can be very difficult because it's hard to get the hair secured. So you can try this trick and see if that will help for you, if that will work out for you, and then you can try it at home. So this was me checking out the straightener and sectioning my hair. So over here I was just trying to ensure that there are no excess thread. So I was just using the scissors to cut off excess thread that I was using making the wig. So I sectioned the parts into smaller sections, and I ensure that I comb the hair before straightening it. You comb it to detangle every knot before straightening it. And because normally it's a bob, you have to curve it at the end just to get that bob unit, to get that curved edges, not really the edges, but to get that curved shape at the end of the hair. So this was me trying to ensure that I get the shape right. So I sectioned that into smaller pieces and I straightened all of it. And it looked so amazing how beautiful this turned out to be. So this was me doing it. I did that all over the hair. And I didn't do all of it on camera, but then I did just a little just for you to see how I did it. For you to try it at home. It's quite easier. You can actually do it yourself at home, and you see how beautiful your wigs will look like. So this was me trying to section them into smaller parts. So whenever you're straightening your hair, you need to ensure that you're sectioning them into smaller parts, just so the straightener could actually make it very flat and silky. So this was it. Look at that bob. Oh my goodness, it looks really gorgeous, really amazing. Look at that. That looks amazing. So you can actually revamp your hairs at home and with no stress at all. So that was what I was sectioning the hair into smaller parts, as I said earlier on. Yeah. So you just make sure you comb the hair, comb it very well before you use the straightener on it. If you want to get that silky look. Yeah. Look at that shape already. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So what I did over here was that I wanted to secure the hair that I've already straightened, just to make it easier for me. So I used the silver pins to clip the ones that I've already straightened down, just so it doesn't mess up with the ones that I've not done. So that secured it down properly. So that's another trick you can use that can secure it down properly for you to, it will make it easier for you to straighten the rest of the hair. So that was what I did, and it actually helped me. And I continued with my straightening peacefully and comfortably. I was just cutting off excess thread because I don't like messy wigs. I always want my wigs to look beautiful. Look at that. Oh, look at that silky look. You won't believe that was the wig from the beginning. It looks so different and beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So that was what I did all over, because I had already done the closure, made sure it flat, and then I started to section the hair into smaller parts and to straighten. So that was what I did all over the hair, and the final look was amazing. I did the rest of it actually off camera, and this was the final look. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. This is so beautiful. So kindly subscribe, as I said earlier, if you're interested in content like this, and stay tuned for more videos and learn how to lay your wigs, how to revamp your wigs, and anything that is regarding wig making. Thank you. Bye.